Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know this beat, it's a girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So let's get right into the video. We're talking about Love Island USA Season 5 Episode 14, and let's get right into the review. In today's episode, we finally get to see the recoupling who the three new bombshells, Jonah, Emily, and Kenzo, pick. Emily went first, and it was actually a surprise, okay, because I'm like, her conversation with the person that she picked, I was like, compared to the other people that she was talking about in the villa the entire day, she picked Harrison. So after she had that conversation where Keenan basically discussed that he wanted to get picked in the date, to show that, she was actually really interested, she still didn't pick Keenan. And then she's been talking about Marco the entire day. She didn't pick Marco, she picks Harrison. So she picks Harrison. Next thing you know, Dylan went next, and obviously it's not a shocker at all. He picks Carmen. Surprise, surprise, to be honest. And the next thing you know, Jonah, he had a little speech, basically called, Destiny genuine, kind, all that. He had like a really nice, different adjectives for her, and it was a really nice speech. And he picks Destiny. So now that all of them are coupled up, Anna was the first person to pick to who she was going to couple up with. And Anna decided to say, you know what? Instead of trying to be in the friendship couple or even end up coupled up with Birdie, because, since Harrison was picked, she's going to end up coupled up with Birdie. So instead of being coupled up with Birdie or in a friendship couple, she said she had to adios, okay? She had to peace. She was like, nah, I'm not doing this. So, you know what? She ate that one little thing. She was kind of real for that. Even though, like I said, I clocked her T, she was an op, I'll give her little ones for, leaving the villa, and not trying to force in a friendship couple. So she, made it known to everybody that she's leaving, and that was basically what it is. Next was Hannah. She obviously picked Marco. Then it was, KK. She picked Keenan. It was Cassie. She picked Leo. And then Bergie, he's standing on his lonesome. He's standing by himself. So that's it. He's a single person now because it was actually an even number of guys and girls. And, since Anna decided to leave, Bergie should have followed suit. He should have followed step and actually left. Because I'm like, how many times Bergie gonna get dissed off? This man was coupled up originally with Anna. He left, came back with the two bombshells, Carmen and Hannah. Try to see if there was something there with Carmen. He fought for Carmen. Carmen was like, nah, let's be friends. And then now Anna was like, I'm not going to do no friendship stuff. Like, adios. And he's still standing there like, how many times people have to let you know? Like, no. Like, this man should have definitely followed suit and followed Anna out that door. Definitely. So, with that being said, we basically see, I guess, Harrison and Emily have a chat. He basically said that, he's going to have to talk to Destiny, basically, because he doesn't want to disrespect her or anything, about how they, go about in the villa. And the next thing you know, we see Destiny and Joan have a chat, and she was just basically surprised by his speech because, I guess some of the parts she was just like, I don't even know if you were speaking about me, but it was really nice what she said. So they were just laughing, and, he basically said that Destiny felt like home or stuff like that. I was like, okay, interesting. So, obviously, Hannah was taking Anna leaving the villa very, very hard. Like, she was crying, all that. Marco was obviously there for Hannah while she was crying, whatever. Next thing you know, they all go to bed. and Harrison and Emily already kissing. Oh wow, they were sleeping. So next day, we basically hear the debriefs from like everybody sleeping in their couples, new couples. Basically Emily, after her kiss with Harrison, she's basically saying that she really, really likes him. She's just obsessed with him, like she really likes him, all that. It's like, and I'm just like, her picking Harrison, I mean, okay. I'm like, what about Keenan? You had Keenan all. I'm like, one thing about Keenan, this is the second time he got humbled. Okay? This is the second time he got humbled. Like, this man been begging Emily to basically pick him. And he got humbled. After Emily picked Harrison, you heard him, kind of like showing like a little sigh of like, upsetness, being a little upset that, he didn't get picked. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the second time he got humbled. He tried to test the waters and he drowned. Okay, 2 times test the waters and drowned. Like, please be for real with yourself, Keenan. Please be for real. Okay? And we see Jonah basically was talking to Kenzo, and he was like, obviously it's early days, like you can't really give him wrong. But he's like, he was in, he had the first night of Destiny, but he's still keeping his options open. He's still going to talk to everybody. And then he said that something about Emily. So they were like, oh, you're still going to try to talk to Emily, right? So I'm like, you like Emily? This is probably one of the first time I see, like, off the bat, Bombshells who came in together are trying to pursue, well, he's trying to pursue her. Like, Bombshells are trying to pursue, like, the person that they came in with. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, I'm going to give Harrison some time, like, the opportunity to get to know her first before I even, like, do that or stuff like that. So, we'll see where that goes. He has his eye on Emily. So, it is what it is. This whole Carmen and Kenzo thing, I mean, obviously it seems like Carmen obviously knows him. They know each other from outside the villa, because she, who claims who's a slow burner, definitely moving very fast with Kenzo. She's like, already kissing. Well, she had a cuddle with him, already kissing and all that stuff. But I mean, it is what it is. They seem like a decent couple, but I'm just like, okay. So then we see in the dressing room, Hannah basically asking Destiny, like, did you get a chance to talk to Harrison yet? And she's like, no, it's like too fresh. And she's like, do you want to? She's like, not right now, basically, or no, right now. But obviously they didn't have a chat yet. Like, we didn't see no talkings or chats at all in this entire episode. Coupling with Jonah's too fresh, and she's very unsubtle where she is with Harrison. You know what I'm saying? Even in a challenge later on today, we can see that. Destiny needs to have a chat with Harrison before to see if there's something still there or something not there. She just needs to see where they're at. Because obviously when she was done with Marco, she was done with Marco. And she just went about her business. Even Marco was asking Destiny, oh, how you like your new couple? And she was just like, mind your business. Like I said, this man is always in Destiny's business. Like, did I not say this? He's always in Destiny's business. Next thing you know, they had a challenge. It was just basically, I guess, save your girl by listening to her voice. And then after they saved her, they share a kiss. So it was just basically a funny, challenge. Jonah and Harrison definitely struggled. Leo with the balloon shot at Harrison. It was just very funny. Harrison struggled so bad that next thing you know, he was like, he slid down the slide with Emily, and then he kissed her like full on in front of everybody. And I'm like, okay, like, all right. And then Bergie, he decided to pick Emily in the challenge, and then obviously he kissed Emily as well. But the thing about it, Destiny, she just like gave Jonah like a cheek. Well, she had Jonah give her a cheek kiss and stuff like that, because obviously I don't think she was gonna kiss Jonah full on in a challenge like that when they were just coupled up for a day. She is still fresh to her. But obviously, you can see her face that she was kind of like, you know, a little, I guess, annoyed by the kid how Harrison was kissing Emily. So it is what it is. So, you know, get back to the villa. Keenan and KK have a chat. Basically, their chat was like, you know, where do they stand in the villa, or like in the relationship, what's going on with them, like how they're progressing. And he basically is saying, like, you know, they need to test the waters or test out their relationship, you know, to let them know that they're home base. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, why are you doing everything that you're doing now if you still want to test waters? Like, if you're trying to do something like that, then you need to have not moved how you moved. You know what I'm saying? Because you're giving off wrong perceptions. If you still want to test waters to still know what's home base with KK, it's just like, and then KK is like, you know, if I'll sink, you sink. And I'm like, girl, are you not listening to this guy? This guy is saying he's still trying to test waters. A third girl. If a third girl comes in, he's giving her time of day, alright? He already tried with Cassie, Emily, and obviously at the end of this episode, we have new bombshells, Imani and Mike, okay? And they're both 22. Today we had a vote, basically, to vote who we wanted to go on these dates with Imani and Mike. To be honest, I don't really know who to vote for with the guys. The selection, to be honest, because the guy selection is not looking so well. And why would we want to vote Keenan? Like, nah, we not voting no Keenan. We not voting no Keenan, okay? We are not. But and the other guys are like, no, we're not voting with the guy selection. No. So, I mean, the guy selection is just up in air. The girl selection is definitely Destiny or KK for whoever goes on the date with Mike. But, you know, it is what it is. The vote closes in 2 hours after the episode ends. So, from 10 to 12:30. So, yeah. But that was today's episode. Basically, we're going to definitely see a conversation, follow-up question, or whatever, with Harrison and Destiny in the near future, because they did not have that conversation. Obviously, with them panning the cameras on their faces, when, you know, Jonah's talking about Destiny, we see Harrison's face. When Harrison and Emily are doing something, like, in front of the whole villa, you know, we're seeing Destiny's face. Like, Emily was talking about how, you know, this, that, and the third about Harrison, all that stuff, and like she feels this type of way. And I'm just like, yeah, I think Destiny realizes, or well, knows that her and Harrison had like a really, really deep, I guess, connection in the week that they were coupled up with. And I'm just like, even though we're open, it just, she's not feeling it on that level as she, you know, with Jonah, as she was with Harrison. But Harrison, he ready to jump and do whatever he's doing. But, I mean, I have yet to hear a really deep conversation or a proper conversation between Emily and Harrison to even show that there's any type of substance. But we'll see. We'll see. This is their first day. Give them time. Give them whatever. What's going on here. But it looking like something's going to happen that might shake it up. That might just shake it up a bit. I'll see you guys back here on Thursday night to see who goes on the dates with these bombshells, what's going to happen later on. But yeah, Anna's out that villa. Anna gone. And to be honest, it like couldn't come quick enough, to be honest. I was kind of getting over her. Like, So, anyway, guys, if you like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, concerns. Do you not subscribe to my channel? Subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.